What sold the most?
Source Behind Bars was one of them.
Well, what was the highest selling?
You'd have to look at, that's, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think
What
Dave would know those.
Was
Dave
it
Mays would
Jay
know
and Dame?
I don't think that sold more than the LL Cool J 5 Mike.
I think the Dre cover with the gun to his head sold a lot.
No, excuse me. The Tupac.
That was a big cover.
Tupac. Both of his.
If that wasn't the one, that was up there.
Both of his. His Death one and his other one. And Biggie's Death cover went
That was
crazy.
a big one too.
Nah, I saw you in an interview recently. You were talking about how Jay and Dame came up there and they.
I mean, it was an issue because you know, I didn't get involved with too much when it came to it, but you know, this is our magazine, right? And I don't get involved with the gripes, whoever, because at the end of the day, people thought I was up there like, yo, he's the muscle, so there's no way he has a brain. There's no way he didn't go to college. He can't. You know what I'm saying? He's up there making sure. So you know, which was true. All that was true, but then I started learning a lot of from people, listening at the magazine, learning brands and everything, and separate myself from an artist. But my love had always been hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had a big crew in Boston and I had in New York. And you know, of course it's a multi-million-dollar company. There has to be some order and organization. I come from that. My father's whole life was that. I knew how to do that. That I knew how to do. But I had to walk a tightrope because I didn't want to scare people too. I understood that. Me and Dave would have conversations about that. And after a while, my relationship as years went on, I really was a better relationship. But some of the people were handpicked for me to go in and to interact with the college. To let no street, like Carlito came straight out of jail. Straight out. Probably still in the halfway house and come on, man, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because I always want to give that a chance to show like, man, there's so much talent. And hip hop can allow that. Hip hop's the only genre that can allow that type of shit to get out of jail and just have a career.
Right.
With a clothing company, I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't, and it's not like I was against college because I would want my kids to go to college. My aspirations were all my kids to go to college. Like, so it wasn't that. I respected all that, man. Like, my God rest him, man. John, my mother let our cousin from Cape Cod come stay with us, and he was a lawyer. He went to college, man. And you know what I'm saying? He on his way to his graduation, man, he got hit by a car and died. But he wasn't a street nigga, man. And like, I love John to death. Like, I'm not, just because, sure, like you said, contradictions, but you live and you learn, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like, where I come from was fucked up. Death, destruction, and people don't understand Boston and Roxbury and Dorchester. Like, you just don't get it. Like, it was fucked up. It was bad. And, you know, like, I didn't know all that. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? All I knew was, like, all fucked up shit. So me getting around Dave is, you know, is like taming me a little bit, getting me there. You know what I'm saying? And even with the gay community, tolerate gay. Like, I had to grow into this and learn this because I did not grow up with nothing else but other shit, other crazy shit. So I was an asshole sometimes, and I know that, and I wasn't right, and that's not the way to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to try to like stay in your lane in certain things, but I was transitioning, and I never really transitioned because to this day people still think, you know, you fucked the source up. Eminem fucked the source up. No, we didn't pay on the note. We had to sell some of our percentage to Black Enterprise. And then they had 3 people on the board. And we had 2. They kicked us out, and that was it. Gone. But we didn't have to pay the $30 million. We went to Bob Johnson, me and Dave, in his office when we sold BET for $3 billion. And Bob said, I'm gonna leave the room. In other words, I don't even want to talk. I went up there with some leather pants on and an Adidas shirt, and Dave, you know, with some jeans on. And I know he was like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? I know he looked at me like that. Bob, fly nigga. Bob knew Dave, he didn't know me. But for this meeting, I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He said, I'm going to put on a piece of paper, leave it for you, and walk out. When you come in, you say yes or no. We unfolded the paper. It was $55 million. And you know, I looked at Dave, and Dave looked at me, and I was like, and he was like, what you want to do? I started counting. So we owe the bank 30. Taxes going to take half. We got some loose ends to clean up with some lawyers and lawsuits. we'll walk away with 3.5, 4 million, and Bob didn't want us to stay on. If Bob would have had to stay on the salary and just realized that me and Dave's relationship, as unorthodox as it was, is what made the Sauce work. Now, there was a couple of blips with the Eminem, but fuck that. That little small situation had nothing to do with the mega shit that we was doing and accomplished.
Facts.
And people gotta realize that. And a nigga that helped accomplish is a nigga that barely graduated from high school. I was given points to graduate just so my mother would be back. Like, bro, like I was as street as they come, and I did not, you know what I'm saying, know I was going that route in life. Motherfuckers should be proud of that and should like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made the Sauce tick. And then I'm in the streets and I'm fucking with all these niggas, these street niggas. Sauce Magazine Awards, that's not easy. Like Dave wouldn't be able just to fuck with street niggas. You gotta be able to fuck with the street. The Sauce's success wouldn't have been if I wasn't in the streets delegating. Right. It just wouldn't have been the same. That was the difference between Sauce and XXL. XXL was cool, but they didn't nearly come close to what we were selling in advertisement. Not even close. But Coke, Pepsi, we get it. Right. Them niggas bit our whole shit. You know? Elliot. I was cool as fuck with Elliot until he went over there. And I still was cool with him until he put some funny looking picture of me and my son with the 50 Cent beef. I said, we walked across, because it wasn't too far. We walked from Park. Me and a bunch of niggas went up in there. He came out, I grabbed him. If you ever in your life ever do some shit with me and my son again, I'm spitting on this, I will motherfucking drag you out of here. The whole staff of them was there. My whole staff was right there. And I was like this. If you ever in your life, yeah, because why would you put a funny looking, I'm one thing, what are you putting my kid in there for? A Ray Ray.
Yeah.
And we walked right over. There was about a good 11 of us. And the whole staff came out. And it's certain shit that these niggas be doing. These journalists and these critics and these, you know what I mean? I'm not no bully. I'm not no troublemaker. And I love hip hop. Yeah, I'm not.
No, I get it. I get it.
It's a different way of life, bro.
It's just when you come from a certain background.
Let that shit out, man.
When you hold on. Y'all laughing and shit, but I get it. It's when you come from a background where you have to have respect to survive.
Right.
And then you get around people who play with respect.
I'm about to leave it shortly, Zino. I'll be there shortly, all right?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just softer side.
But yeah. But just to show, when you come from a background of respect, you're just not gonna understand somebody playing and thinking it's okay.
That's all, man.
You understand that?
Yeah, because I went through that in battle rap. When motherfuckers would say certain things, I'd be like, wait, what'd you say? Or I did certain things to people. They looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm thinking, y'all rap like y'all from this. This is what happens here.
It's the same thing, man.
Right.
It's the same.
Like, why y'all perpetrating that? And you not really that.
I'm so glad.
Because when you do that
I'm so glad
and that, this is what happens.
Exactly.
That nigga's rapping about doing shit to people. You get a nigga that rap and do shit to people.
It's different.
And then it's like, oh no, Crucible, he's fucking up the culture.
Bro.
What? What are you talking
That's
about?
where the culture came from.
Exactly. But you want to be like me.
That's what my mans used to say to me. He was like, yo, you trying to be like these niggas? These niggas trying to be like you, bro.
Mecca, that's the divide in hip hop that I keep saying. There's a divide. And we have to find common ground. And it's good. I'm glad I did this. I'm so glad, because at the end of the day, you know, I want people to know, white people included, like everybody, hip hop is what brings us together. We are all brothers. Like there is no, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. Like Eminem shouldn't be used, and they use him. His fans, it's not even him, but his fans are super, super crazy, and they'll make, you know, we're talking 13-year-old kids in Croatia, like Eminem fucking killed you fucking asshole. Like, these are the DMs. 13-year-old kid in Croatia, my nigga. I just be in there. Like, what the fuck, man? In 2023, real talk, like, I be getting this shit constantly. Niggas be doing that shit in different languages to me. Arabic. And they're not even supposed to fuck with. See, this is how deep it is. Arabic niggas cursing me out for Eminem.
Wow.
So I get his influence. And I'm not on that. I would love to meet him.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.